Mocked up the Doug headers, part number D453 on Michelle's 408 crate motor here. I just wanted to show them off to you guys. Now I know there's, Hooker, Headman, TTI, but for the money, these Dougs are very, very sweet. I actually got mine on Black Friday sale last year for $570. Just the painted black ones. So I guess I'll show you guys, show these headers off on an engine and in a car. So I just got the painted black, and I find that it's not a temporary coating, because I've had mine on there for a year now and they're still painted black. So I think that's very, very cool. I didn't touch them. So unlike the cheap Hooker comps or the Headmans, you can get to all your spark plugs. Super accessible. They have a gorgeous 3/8 flange right here. They supply you with these very nice header bolts. They're small headed 3/8 header bolts, unlike the Headmans or the cheap Hooker comps that come with the 7/16 bolts. You can get into all the bolts, like where the tubes are tight on 1 and 7 and 2 and 8. You can get to all of them super easily. They got a beautiful 7/16 inch collector flange. Down here, they got a very nice opening to access the starter. Now, I will say the starter is still pretty difficult to get out, but hey, we tried. So they do try to give you some access for the starter right here. Unlike the Headmans or the comps, all the steering is below the header, so you don't have to separate your drag link and run your header tube through any of the steering. It's all above the steering. This side over here, you don't have to have any filter, 90-degree filter adapter. You can actually run the long 51068 wicks if you prefer to have the long oil filter, or you can run the 51085, just stubby short Chrysler filter. They give you these beautiful header reducers, fully welded, 3" to 2.5. Give you a nice set of gaskets. They're not paper gaskets. They're nice graphite collector and header gaskets. Give you all the collector bolts. Even give you some internal lock washers for the header flange bolts. Let's see. They're 1 5/8. I think that's about it, really. But yeah, they're awesome. Awesome set of headers. If we come out here to the Scamp, I'll show you. Sorry, the lighting's bad, but just beautiful, man. And the old combo used to go 680s in the 1/8 mile, so very they don't hinder any type of performance. Even being 1 5/8, or they must be a pretty balanced set of headers. Show you guys underneath here if I can. Yeah, there's the headers, and I mean the let me get in the front here to show you the ground clearance. The ground clearance is just beautiful. No tubes hanging down. Every tube is about the height of the K member. I mean, Doug, you knocked it out of the park with those. Very, very sweet headers. So that's about it. If you guys are in the market for a set of headers and you don't have the coin to get you a set of TTIs, I would not hesitate to pull the trigger and get a set of Dougs. Insulation, if the motor's already in, obviously you're gonna have to jack the motor up, but what I like to do is pop that driver's side torsion bar back. Makes it a lot easier, no doubt in my mind. If you have that torsion bar back, makes the installation way easier. But as far as the scamp goes, you know, most of the time you got to bang and smash and ding on your headers. Well, these headers right here, which is 5 and 7, the torsion bar was super close. We'll go back out and I'll show you guys. I am running solid motor mounts, but the lighting's terrible. But you can see the torsion bar down there. I had maybe an 1/8 inch there. So what I ended up doing was popping the torsion bar back out. And then I think I used a pickle fork, the handle end. It was about the right diameter of my torsion bar. And I just gave them a little bit of a, you know, a little bit of a smack. You know, just to make a little bit more clearance. I really don't think I needed to do that. But if you're running a rubber motor mount, I would say absolutely would have had to do that. But my buddy's Demon, he didn't have to hit them anywhere. So I guess these cars are just so sloppily made where they're mass produced. Results will vary, but over here, nothing. Just perfect. Perfect. So great company, American, and yeah, great performers, no leaks, good power. And you know, relatively cheap. They have gone up like everything, but like I said, you can catch them on sale and just get the painted black ones for under 600 bucks. And I don't know if you can tell with my lighting, but that's a year later. They're black coating. Perfect. I love it, baby. Good job, Doug. All right, guys, see you.